and then as a side effect of that drug, you go and commit suicide, you cannot sue them. Why? Because it wasn't a scientific diagnosis in the first place. Therefore, they cannot be held specifically accountable when there's no specific thing that they're dealing with. And they hide behind this thing called standards of practice. Estimated that as many as 40,000 deaths a year are directly related to psychotropic drugs. And yet, psychiatrists are not held accountable. Why? Because they're not doing actual scientific tests. They're not treating actual medical illnesses. Therefore, there's a lack of accountability. There's also an absence of results. Let me say this, and please hear me clearly. Psychiatry and psychology have never cured anyone of anything, nor do they claim to be able to. Let me say that one more time slowly. Psychology and psychiatry, and they're not the same thing. One's a medical doctor who goes to medical school, a psychiatrist, gets a medical degree, okay, and they can dispense drugs, and it's pretty much all they do, is just dispense drugs and balance drugs. The other one's psychologist, you don't go to medical school, that's a completely different degree, okay? But in both instances, psychology and psychiatry have never cured anyone of anything. By the way, in order to cure somebody, you have to be able to diagnose them accurately, right? If you can't diagnose someone accurately and there's no test to demonstrate what a person has, how could you know if you cured them? You can't. They've never cured anyone. They don't claim to be able to cure anyone of anything. These things are important to know, folks. I'm not telling you my opinion, by the way. Everything that I've stated for you up to this point is just pure fact.